Ahoy! We be pirates again. Yar. I don't know. I'm running out of pirate speak for the beginning of these videos. Something fierce. Also running out of the ability to climb stairs.
Captain's helm!
Past couple Assassin's Creed games, stairs, oddly difficult.
Ahoy, Captain. We found a trove of nautical...
Where be this mission? That's a great question.
Scattered about the village. You'll find them sorted in the captain's quarters of the Jackdaw. Quality stuff.
Nautical maps and ledgers. Might come in useful. We decide to build up a fleet of our own.
Exactly
Right
my
up in the
thinking,
face.
Captain. Have a look for yourself.
So I guess this
Tell
is
me
the
what
part
you
where
think.
it's like, oh, hey, you can now do crazy ship things. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you can recruit more boats to your thing. Like, I guess gemstones are the paid currency, because I don't believe that was in the Wii U version. At the very least, I don't remember them. Oh, hey, there's a mission somewhere. I guess we're going to be sailing for a little bit.
What's our course today, Captain? It's a fine day for any kind of mischief.
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'd be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman,
So,
Ali.
you know, it's just...
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Tulum. Quite
Get
some
on
distance,
going.
mind, on the Yucatan Peninsula.
You trust him to play it fair?
I can't be sure. He has a way of pecking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Tulum.
Oh, this is gonna go real bad. Oh well.
We're clear, Captain. Fire! We're ready, sir! Raise for
I need to kill my ship anyway.
Are you mad, Captain?
Yes, a good shot to crippler! Fire! Awaiting your mark, Captain.
We're going to hit them!
Taking a hit, Cap.
Oh, that's the wrong gun.
Here it comes!
I guess I accidentally sank that one.
Concentrate on yourselves! Take some damage
Oh.
here! Fire! Yeah! That cloak got us square! Raise!
This is not going well.
Raise! Fire! Cannon ready! Fire! Raise! We've been scorched! Fire!
Oh boy.
For kindling, Captain!
We're almost a sea dog
Ready
supper,
to
Captain!
stick, sir! Fire! Guns exposed! Make him pay! Fire! Fasten yourselves! Look up! Here it comes! Ah!
kidding me?
Just about for the drink. Chainsaw can take away her speed.
Another hit and win today, Mika.
That didn't go very well. I'm a bad
Pause
pirate.
today, Captain. It's a fine day for any kind of mischief.
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'd be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Ade.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Toulon. Quite some distance, mind, on the Yaktan Peninsula.
You trust him to play it fair?
I can't be sure. He has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Toulon.
Pardon me.
Better
Excuse
to
me.
drown than to wait to be hung.
Spy ship come through.
Oh, growl ye may, but go ye must. Baby Susiana. If you growl too hard, your head they'll bust. We're all bound over the mountain. Up socks, you cocks, and her 2 blocks. Baby Susiana. And go below to your old ditty box. We're all bound over the mountain. Oh, rock and shake her one more drag. Baby Susiana. Oh, bend your dun.
Guess there would be a naval fort in this vicinity. It's an interesting side thing. And it's on the way. Let's set it up.
Trim the yards off the wind! Fire! Keep this right there, Cabin! Fire! Ready to follow the cabin! Ready to right through there!
Alright, here we go.
Fasten yourselves!
Now we gotta spin this boat around.
Raise! Unfurl mains! Let's move! They're firing on us! Tops! Gallants! Royals! Side! Reefing all tops! Fire! Take the shot! Fire! That's a good shot to crippler! Loose and trim too! Brace yourselves! Reef the topsails, gallants! Look at the well-placed shot there! Fire! Fire! Ready to fire, sir!
Sidles on up to the dock. My patience. Guess that is me. Get up to your officer all the way up here. Thank you. Hey. Oops. dog. Order. Peace. You pirate. Yeah. These animations are freaking out a little bit, but that's okay. So the forts kind of fill in the map, which is, you know, useful. They're the towers of the sea. On the wrong side of Jamaica.
Okay, seriously.
The
I
outside.
loaded up your stream and you were hanging out on a boat, everything was all pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I'm gonna go get something to eat. And I did that, and like 4 minutes passed. And I come back, and everything's on fire.
Yeah.
You're in some kind of weird post-apocalypse.
No, I took over a fort.
Oh, so why was everything fire?
Because I had to take out the defenses.
It seems to me like you just burned the whole thing down.
A little bit. But it filled in the map, and see, now everything's pretty again.
That's nice. You on whaling yet?
Not yet.
Probably should. Somebody's gotta teach those things from parents.
Good fun stuff for it.
People in the game give you a disapproving look for killing the whales.
No.
Fantastic.
This was at the time when everyone was like, oh, whales murder those things. They're weird and mean.
Yeah, but does anyone in like any of the struggle offices send an email about like, hey, what about the whale murder? I feel like that would be a thing someone in the like office PR would be commenting on. It's like, hey, what about all this killing whales stuff? It's really not, you know, appropriate these days.
Potentially. That might... Like, you saying that has made me remember, like, oh, I think there is a thing in the... In the...
Like, if they were worried how the main character drinking would come off, I imagine they'd be really worried about the part of your game where you just murder whales for fun and profit.
It reminded me that I should totally check out the database, and I like them talking about Hornigold here as a pirate with a sense of honor. If we can't make Edward Kenway look like a good guy, then this guy's a good guy. Plus, he doesn't have facial hair. Edward Teach doesn't have any fun comments. James Kidd is great. Also doesn't have any comments. Oh, here's Jetstream Sam. Let's see if they have anything to say about Jetstream Sam. Can we say Templar here too? Why don't we mention this? No mentions of Templars in this one. I have no idea why. No orders from the top. Anyway, database continues to be amazing. Yeah, the problem is the next mission is like on the other side of the map from where I was. So there's going to be some sailing. It's like the Wind Waker up in here.
It's like you don't have that cool song before you move tornado.
That's true.
So I actually forget, where did we leave off this?
James Kidd was like, yo, I know...
He was like, oh, you eat this island.
Yeah.
Is that still where we're at?
This is where we're going.
Alright.
Also, I found the send ships on missions button. That was the one, like, story beat you missed was, oh, by the way, now you have a fleet. And you can spend real money to get more boat docks. Because this is the point of video game history we're at.
Bad part. You know, implying that there's only
The ship
one.
it was
Yeah.
her covet, and the grave it was the sea. A sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. Good thing we paid the seams when we did.
Of, hey, you want to spend some real money?
You can totally do that. You're all about you getting to spend your real money.
Ask your local government to let us put the loot boxes back in the video games, says 2K.
Think he's breathing.
Is that a thing that actually happened?
That is a thing that has actually happened
Fucking what?
because Belgium had banned loot boxes.
I remember that. Are they like campaigning to get them put back in?
Yes,
That's insane.
but it's happening. Oh, this seems to have gone bad for this English ship.
I will say when you look at disadvantage, all of these various pirate games, this and Rogue, and a lot of the other pirate games I've seen, to be honest. Major disadvantage they have compared to Sid Meier's Pirates is you cannot do ships.
This is true.
That's
It really
I'll be
is.
able to name my boats dumb stuff.
I've got a minute to loot this boat.
It's not long.
It's not. Open the box, Edward. Thank you. Alright. Whee! I looted that burning boat with 5 seconds to spare. It's like all in up in here.
Captain has the helm.
We
Yep.
haven't actually talked about that.
We have not.
haven't
We have not
been on
streamed
this one
since
that
then.
happened. That man, what a weird show.
But also, what a good weird show.
Remember the Phalanx
Ride the
I
wind.
do remember the Phalanx of Phalanxes.
Genuine Resurrection.
It took me longer than I would like to admit to understand, because I was like, why are they saying it funny? Oh, they're talking about penises.
Of course they are. The fucking reveal shot where the camera just pans down Joey Ryan's dead body to him getting an erection.
Yep.
One of the best things on that very good show. I wish I'd caught the start of it and all that, but I was
Right, put him back. We're gonna hit him.
I will say, I don't know if it was like the stream that I was watching of Totally Legal WGN or what, but like the opening bit had some real bad audio. But it seemed to be fixed by the...
Well, I know you can now watch the whole event on DVD if you go search into that.
Yes.
So as far as the opening stuff, the Battle Royale, all the 0 hour nonsense, that stuff is still not good as far as I can.
Battle Royale was fun, but you know, those are generally fun. Brian Cage does Brian Cage things,
His waters are
Big
close to
man
the watch
does
by
that.
enemies.
and also like moonsaults, because what?
Man, Okada is still the best.
Yep.
And like it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it was a bunch of people that I like having a bunch of like weird ass matches and stuff, but it was also just done really well
Yep.
because for like a minute there, I actually thought they might have the balls to have Marty beat Okada.
Yeah.
Like
And
for a minute there, I actually thought it might happen. It didn't, but I felt like it might.
Oh,
Which
the
means that was
boat.
a really well-booked match.
Oh, boat.
Ease off the wind!
Okay, we're good.
Get the mainsails into the...
Is your boat okay?
Yeah, I was doing sick boat drifts, and I was about to boat drift into a wall. I was like, that's not... This is not what I want. Okay, I gotta go more around.
Ahoy, roll down one morning. Away!
Also, I like that I apparently was not paying any attention, but apparently you can totally see a bunch of officials getting really increasingly frustrated at Okada and Marty, because apparently that match was not supposed to go on quite that long.
Oh?
That was apparently where the oops, gotta kick this main event into overdrive came from, is because they went over by like 10 minutes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's way... I thought you were gonna be like, oh, they went like 2 or 3 minutes over. 10 fucking minutes over. That's kind of nuts. Why?
Because it was a good match, and then it just kept going, and then yeah.
I think that bit where, like, it's really hard to pick. That bit where Okada just 205 and Marty grabs his finger,
Yep.
might be my favorite moment of the show.
It's
I was fucking dying. It was perfect.
yeah. It's like, oh wait, just show your fingers to the guy who is known for doing the breaking finger thing.
Done so well. Like the timing, the way the match played out so far. Like I by that point in the match, I had forgotten that Marty's thing was snapping fingers. So when Okada went to 205 off, I wasn't expecting it. And then it just happened. It was the best. Again, like I said, for a minute there, I actually thought.
This is a much more defended fort than the last one.
I will say that I was a fan of Hangman Page's match. I wish people had been thrown into dangerous objects slightly less. I would like Hangman Page and Joey Janela to continue to be able to wrestle years from now.
Yeah. That one table thing did not go the way that table thing was.
Table things not seem to part the way table things
And also, do not burning hammer people in
Almost ready, sir!
just general life advice.
She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Ready to bomb! Now look, Captain, won't waste shot there! Fire! Fire! There's a good shock and crippler! Fire! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Let's all expose! Take the shot! Fire!
Yep.
because, like, say what you will about things that probably had better matches or whatever.
Fire! Shock and crippler! Fire!
Yep, I can see that.
It was consistently fun. Every time the match started, I was like, oh, this match.
Even the stuff you didn't catch at the beginning was
Yeah, like I'm really glad that was honestly probably the match.
Daniels came out dressed as the patron.
I
That's
wanted that to happen. I didn't expect it to happen. Oh, that's great. Damn it.
see, I was expecting him to come out in like purple and be like Hawkeye, and I thought that would have been really funny.
I saw someone making that joke. Also, I saw
Oh, and he's just saying.
Part of that gimmick that I did not understand was faking that you speak Japanese by just saying the
Oh, gotta take one more loop around this fort. Didn't quite. get the last turret.
Fatten yourself!
Next speed movie is
Oh yeah. I like that apparently someone asked, oh yeah, is there going to be being the Elite today?
oh right, yeah.
To one of the Young Bucks?
Dude, no.
Raise!
At least it was
Awaiting orders, sir!
which, yeah.
Accurate.
Studs out! Let's get moving!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
I feel like hosting your own wrestling show could earn you a week off.
Or at least, you know, most of a week.
Yeah, at least a couple of days.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Crew up tops! Douse those men!
I will say, even though they very clearly had to rush the shit out of the main event, it was still a really good match.
Yeah.
Like, I almost feel like it was better for, like, the part where it just sped up to an insane pace. And it was just everyone hitting rad moves left and right with literally no... Like, there was a point that someone mentioned, like, when everybody
Oh, I'm on
runs
fire.
down to the ramp so that, I think it's Nick can do his 6 jump off the ramp and hit everybody. It's like, they're literally sprinting from spot to spot in this match.
Yes.
Which is funny because it just made me think of the end of the Boo movie. Where everyone's just running through the house back and forth to explain everything.
Oh, that's a real good analogy.
Yeah, of just people like breathlessly running back and forth to do a thing.
But hey, they finished with like apparently literally 3 seconds to spare, so.
Yeah, like, well, I don't know if we were both watching in the same place, but like they cut off the announcement.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, thanks everybody.
Yep.
Like the announce team got their names out and were like, hey, thanks, and then just started.
Like he was mid-sentence.
Yeah. And he just fade out. To whatever the hell else stands for.
Oh, stop hitting me in the face, please.
Like the mental image of Cody on the phone with someone trying to get the thing extended by a few minutes.
It's like, nope.
Being like,
just-
nah.
That's not.
You have minutes to finish this tag match. Go. Like, honestly, the only complaint I had about that tag match was the very end, where the sick triple combo move did not end the match, and then they finished it with the Meltzer driver.
Yeah.
But apparently that was a botch, because Phoenix broke a pin he wasn't supposed to.
Oh.
It was supposed to be the triple tag team move. So it's like, on top of everything else with them rushing to the ending, they accidentally extended the match by like another 3 seconds.
That's real good.
Yes, it is. I'm just imagining, like, what's going through their heads when that happens.
Hey, wait,
Like,
no,
alright,
I-
matches. It's like, alright, we got it. Pin him and it's done. And then Phoenix breaks up the tag and the fucking pin and they're just
need
like,
to vanish,
fucking
friend.
what? Like, alright, what other moves do we have? Quick, come up with something that can feasibly end this match.
¿Puedo ayudarlo en algo?
I need to fix my ship. He's a little broken.
Also, since I came in the middle of the Cody Rhodes Aldis match, I missed the part where he brought out Pharaoh for his intro,
Yes, it was adorable.
which is great. But apparently the crowd went crazy when they saw Pharaoh, which is
Yup.
great. Because, man, that's a cool dog.
Apparently, the Pharaoh was only supposed to be in like the opening bit of with him and like DVP and Glacier and assorted other people. But then when the audience went crazy for the dog, then they're like, okay, we're just gonna take the dog out with us, I guess.
Ahoy, Captain!
Give the people what they want.
Yep.
It's the secret to success.
Turns out when you give the people what they want, they like you for it
Yeah.
in the wrestling.
Go figure.
Captain
Yeah,
Haslam.
weird. Weird how that works.
Only someone else had cracked the code sooner. But now we know.
Yeah.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my trumps.
I played a little bit more of the LIJ story in Fire Pro today after posting that review, and Jesus Christ, dude, just the number of typos. Just like there's an event that you do and it's like Togi Makabe's 20th wrestling anniversary or something, and like the screen that the text is on is big and it says Togi Makabe's 20th anniversary, and it says Togi Makabe in the main unit storyline, and then when you get to the LIJ storyline, it's like, oh, we're celebrating Okada's 20th wrestling anniversary. It's like, dude, it's on the screen.
And it's even more bizarre because, like, I don't know, I feel like anybody working on like anything for that game would have to at least have some semblance of knowledge of the people and whatnot involved.
Apparently not.
Like, my assumption beforehand, this is apparently foolish, was that he would get a translation team who had, either worked on the localization of the other parts of the game, or, like, I don't know, people with some knowledge of this and these characters and the wrestling storylines involved that would very clearly see the difference between these two incredibly different Japanese men.
Don't know what to tell you.
Makabe and Okada is not a mix-up I would ever expect to happen, ever.
It's very bizarre. But also the LIJ storyline is fun because like the main character's characterization kind of doesn't change. Where he's still kind of like, oh, wide-eyed rookie, yes sir, no sir, gotta go, and like everyone in LIJ is like, dude, you have got to chill.
All right, where's the Suzuki Gun storyline?
That is an option, and I am going to do that one next because I have to see how that goes.
You have to see how many times it just cuts to the Suzuki beating you.
Yes. Gotta locate James Kid.
ready for anything. The Templar's men know our whereabouts.
Knock out all these assassins. Those guys are losers.
He played us from the start. He treated our company.
So is this the part where James Kid is like, hey, surprise, I'm an assassin?
Probably.
Close up on the shore.
I got detected. I needed to stealth better.
I better than that for what assassins.
Apparently.
We were a bunch of rookie loser assassins like these guys.
Look at this reverse. Wait. Oh, it didn't work.
This game is still pretty.
Yeah. I don't remember this mission, like, at all, so this is a good sign.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that probably means you didn't have to replay it too much.
Oh, hey, it kept my looted treasure chest after I died, so that's good to know.
Can we just, like, throw a rock somewhere and distract him?
No, unfortunately. I can whistle, but that brings them to me, and I don't want that.
Can you just murder all of these assassins?
It said don't kill anyone.
Okay.
I can knock them out.
Okay. That's something.
I can use my
That's
fists.
supposed to knock someone out.
Templars men know our way
Canonically,
around.
Edward did knock out
Isn't that right?
3
At
assassins.
least 3 assassins.
He played us from the start.
They're talking about how Duncan Walpole betrayed us.
How could we have known? Even after I was taken in by his crowd.
Don't even Walpole is still a terrible name.
It's a hilariously bad name.
Oh, apparently GOG is doing some kind of big weird flash sale. Oh boy.
That didn't, that also did not go very well. Oh, my knocked out assassin count does not continue from death. My looted treasure chest count does.
I wonder if you knocked out assassin like within one of the treasure chests, would it auto-save at that point and then save the knocked out assassin?
I'm gonna say probably not.
Okay. I don't know how these things work.
Oh, I think this is what I did. I think I went like the long way around. Right, it's up. Take a nap. Oh. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh,
Are things not going well?
no, they're not. I'm very good at stealth.
It's a good thing you decided to do this entire series about stealth.
I know. It's funny how things work out. Like, I saw that guy on my minimap, and I saw that I was coming up to a cliff, and I was like, oh, he's got to be, like, on the top of the cliff, right? And no, he's just, like, right there. And then I was...
in the bushes.
Not even in the bushes, just, like, in the rocks. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. You turned around, but I'm safe. For the moment.
Oh hey, I think that one Sherlock Holmes game, Creepy Teleporting Watson, is on sale.
Oh,
GOG.
there's, the...
I think that's the one, I'm not sure.
If you say the name of it, I can tell you.
It says Sherlock Holmes vs. Jack.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Well, I'm guessing that's the one because all these screenshots show like Sherlock walking and Watson standing completely stationary behind him, like a man who has no walking animation.
At some... I don't know how, but at some point I became the Sherlock Holmes game expert. Because it turns out
You
that...
don't know how that happened.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, it's so weird that you would be the expert on anything Sherlock related.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's really pretty one-to-one, honestly. It's very similar to the way you became our expert on anime.
Oh.
The only difference is you never hosted a convention on Sherlock Holmes that we know of.
That you know of. But I will say, I don't know if it's on GOG, but if they have Sherlock Holmes The Awakened, that one is...
They've actually got a lot of Sherlock Holmes games on sale. They're all just kind of scattered around, so... I'll tell you if I find it. Yeah, the Testament of Sherlock Holmes.
That one's not great.
Sherlock Holmes, Secret of the Other something? Can't do that. Secret of the Silver.
Oh, Secret of the Silver Earring is like a weird kids one, I believe.
Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter.
That one's mediocre, which is disappointing.
Sherlock Holmes Nemesis.
That one is also, I seem to recall, being disappointing. That I'm not as familiar with that one.
Well, it is on sale for $2.50.
It can't be that bad.
Because GOG games are cheap.
I think Nemesis is the one where you're against like Arsène Lupin or something.
Oh. They do have Sherlock Holmes The Awakened for $2.50.
That one is Sherlock Holmes Goes to Innsmouth.
Yes, that's amazing.
It's really good. Oh. Damn. Also, Crimes and Punishments is one of the top 10 games of whatever year it came out.
I don't think they have that one. So.
Wait, do they have
It's not on this list.
They have the Devil's Daughter, but they don't have Crimes and Punishments? That is so weird.
Seems to be the case.
That is the weirdest.
Yeah, like these are all by the same people. It's all Frogwares.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna see if I can find like, yeah, developer page or whatever. Yeah, no, they've got all these different Sherlock Holmes games, but they do not have Crimes and Punishments.
That is so weird. Especially because Devil's Daughter is like a almost direct sequel to Crimes and Punishments.
They have something called Mag Runner Dark Pulse.
That one is what if futuristic Cthulhu, but Portal?
I was gonna say that looks like what this is Portal, but futuristic space nonsense.
But also,
monsters.
but also Cthulhu.
With also, yes, weird magic monster thingies.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
That's why.
They have a lot of weird old adventure games on sale in this GOG sale.
That's why they're. I think. That's why I have more faith in like Sinking City than Devil's Daughter would. Because Devil's Daughter was kind of rough, and that's kind of a bummer. But especially because it has maybe like one of the better subtitles besides the Devil's Daughter, because it says something like it's not what it says, but it's like tactical detective action or something. It is something to that effect. I have a box behind me somewhere I can look at it, but shit. I got detected, but I hit a checkpoint, so I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's probably fine.
Okay, good. I am like old.
These games seem like gigantic messes, but I have some amount of faith, at least, that they would not put you in an unwinnable situation.
Detective crime thriller. That's the words.
I'm looking up all these other weird adventure games they've got on here.
Tex Murphy. I would assume Tex Murphy's real good.
It's probably around here. And then Harvey thing.
And then Harvey's really good. It's really good if you catch my drift.
I don't understand what you're saying at all.
Jesus, Kate! You led me into a mess. Is it these monks guarding the treasure you promised? We're on to something. I can feel it.
Hey, what's up?
Kenway? Where is the assassin, Duncan Walpole?
Dead and buried. After he tried to kill me.
We are not sorry to see him gone, but it was you who carried out his final betrayal. Why?
Money was my only aim.
Should I find comfort in that? You murdered our brothers and sisters in Havana.
You murdered our people, Edward.
He has the sense, mentor.
It is kind of a big move.
And James Kidd's like, but
James
he's
tells
got
me
the
you
eagle
traded with the
vision.
Templars there. Did you see the man they called the Sage?
Aye,
Would you recognize his face if you saw it again?
I reckon so.
I must be certain.
Not a word. Come on.
I did not loot 4 treasure chests, but I did knock out at least 3 assassins.
You walked me blind and backwards into this mess, kid. Who the hell was that jester back there?
Atabai, an assassin, and my mentor.
So you're all part of some daffy religion?
We're assassins.
Man,
and we
James
follow
Kidd, I
it
thought
when
you-
we die.
No, James Kidd is
Does
awesome.
not command us to
I
act
led you into a
awesomely,
stupid assassin
only
ambush,
to
though.
be wise.
Oh,
Yeah,
do
but
tell.
now I'm gonna be an
I'd love to
assassin.
hear it.
Yeah, but these
Nothing
guys
is
are all
true.
losers.
Everything is permitted.
Yeah, but they're cool.
This is the world's
That
end, he
goes
says.
against everything I just said.
Everything is permitted.
Everything is. See,
I like the
Edward's
sound of
like,
that.
oh, I like the sound
Thinking
of
what I
everything
like
is
and acting how
permitted.
I please.
I'm way into that
I reckon
lifestyle.
we're-
Of course, he's a pirate. That's already his lifestyle.
Yeah, so it's like, would you not join some weird religion that's like,
door, I reckon.
oh,
Aye.
look
You
at,
can stop right there because the answer to that already is no.
but what if their only tenet was read sick anthologies all the time?
Try moving then.
I mean, but I also want to write.
And also write them. And then they publish, like, out
It's
of...
better, but I like variety. It's not like I like to read anthologies a whole bunch.
So
for
it's
the
you lot
variety
then
that
Templars have been
anthologies have
chasing
in
then.
them.
Until you
If it's
came
just
along and
reading
mucked
it,
things up, it was
anthologies,
us
writing
chasing them.
Oh, James Kidd, you...
It's the mere religion you have put forth does not sound like a great one.
I tried.
So it's you lot them Templars have been chasing then.
Until you came along and mucked things up, it was us chasing them. We had them
James
running
Kidd's like,
scared.
yeah, we were chasing them, but then now they're chasing us because you gave them Ada Wong's cell phone, you dick. Also, I'm no longer
Nice jumping.
following James
Doors,
Kidd
mechanism
because
seat.
Noticed.
Let's
Because
find
you ate
another way
shit.
out. Follow on, man.
uh-oh. Did I? I think I broke James Kidd again. Anyway, we're swimming. Okay, he's coming.
We've
Wait.
got Phantasmagoria over here.
Oh boy. Get them hot sex scenes. Oops.
You're still drawing breath.
Enough to curse you with, kid. Must be a great treasure beyond.
Treasure. Right.
Whatever's waiting at the end of this path had better be worth my time.
That'll depend on you.
How's that?
What I'm taking you to see may spin your head right round. I only hope you can take the shock.
His treasure's gonna
can
spin
handle
my
myself.
head right round, like a record, baby.
God damn it. They don't even have records. They don't exist yet.
Don't they?
They don't.
You sure?
Unless there's some fucking ancient alien record player laying around.
There might
Is
be.
this it then? The grand prize your mentor asked me to see looks nothing like the man they called the Sage. Sorry to say.
Keep your trousers tied up.
If there is, I'm leaving
One
this
more
stream.
riddle to solve.
No pun intended.
These statues are like the ones we've seen before. Pictures carved.
Pictures carved on the floor as well. Not of the same sort.
There's a correspondence then. But what?
Squeaky door in the background. Whoops. Oh, that's probably good. Peace lever.
I like that one of the categories in this GOG sale is just thinking.
I like a good thinking game.
There's a difference between them animals on the
Find out
statues and
what's
them on
under
the floor.
thinking. Oh,
Do you see it?
MDK2.
That's a thinking
It's my
man's
favorite
game.
thinking
The
game.
other is prey.
Battle Chess
Which
Special
predator
Edition.
goes with which prey? That's the question.
Oops. Oh my
Full
god.
Spectrum
Right, there's
Warrior.
your correspondence. Match a predator with its prey.
I've mucked this all the way up. Okay. Stop. Release. Thank you.
That's it.
I opened one of the freaky doors.
Lend me a hand here, will
Probably
you?
nothing bad.
Probably not.
Said use this ancient Mayan giant puzzle wheel.
Yep. Speaking of thinking games, nope, that's not the way I was expecting to spin the wheel, but whatever. This wheel has 3 points, so it's not like...
Also, I feel like it's telling that while I was looking through that list of thinking games, I audibly yawned. Thinking games does not seem like a fun category.
Which is disappointing.
It
Because
seems like what I wanted to find in thinking games is mostly confined to the adventure category.
yeah. I find the part where MDK is apparently in the thinking games to be hilarious.
Like, most of them are just like weird strategy games. It's like, hey, here's Crusader Kings. Have fun with that.
Jesus, that's him, the Sage. But
Oh,
this
yeah,
thing
Revenant.
must be hundreds of
Old
years old.
Diablo clone that
Older
exploded in
still.
my old computer's PC
You're certain it's him?
CD drives.
Aye. It's the
Hey,
eyes
look,
that
it's
mark him.
the face of the
Did
sage.
the Templars say why they wanted this sage?
They drew some of his blood into this small glass cube.
Like this one?
Are you seeing the dude's face now?
Because
Aye.
there's a big sick statue of him.
They meant to ask him about the observatory
Why do they
too,
have a
but
statue
he
of
escaped.
dudes?
Huh.
Did they just know what that guy was gonna
We're
look like?
finished here.
We'll get there.
What the hell did I there? Jim!
Oh, it's Sunny Jim.
Quiet.
The statue in the temple. Was that the man you saw in Havana?
Spitting likeness, aye.
It seems another sage has been found.
It seems another
That's where the
sage has
observatory
been
begins, senor.
found.
Is that why we're whispering?
This is your doing, Captain Kenway. The maps you sold to the Templars have led them straight to us.
Oops.
And now the agents of two empires know exactly where we operate.
Leave this to me, Mentor.
They have taken Edward's crew as well. I wonder what
Oh no, the Templars stole my crew.
That was very sneaky of them.
Yeah.
Take this. You'll attract no attention. And take
And
fewer
James Kidd
lives.
gave me a sick blowgun.
Use them darts on this one coming now. Quick. Quiet and effective, see?
Yeah, the assassin's always really worried about how many people you kill. Yeah, I hate the assassins.
You've seen the temple.
You've mentioned this.
Massive.
I just feel like I have to let you know again.
Aye.
Might be
I'm
forgiven.
wondering if it's full of gold and jade and the like.
It's okay if you wait, you know.
Has to be, don't it? Where else would the Dagos get it? They're pulling it out of
However
the
many
ground, aren't they?
games. Like 2, I think.
Many thanks, but no forgiveness.
You just gotta wait through this and then Freedom Cry, and then you can get your Templar game. And, you know, the other half of MK versus DC. You gotta have your vegetables before you have your dessert, make me mad.
Most of what I eat is vegetables.
You gotta have your vegetables before you have your dessert, make me mad.
Also, that applies to both my
It was a
actual
slaver who
diet
brought these
and
soldiers.
the shit I watch you
Lawrence
stream.
Prince himself.
Whatever, I'm having fun.
He's
Yeah, you are.
You ain't got nothing on us.
Shit.
Plague and perish.
He's ever happens.
Hey, there you go. I'm the Abstergo Employee of the Month, make me mad.
Only ordered 30 rotten trigger.
Oh,
Just saying. These people are paying. You're taking these paychecks and stabbing them in the back with the other hand. It's disgusting.
it's not the first time I've done that. Oh, sorry. Laughing about real life excitement. Oops.
You there! Hold!
Oops.
Stand still!
Death and disease to these slavers.
Looks to me like a crew of pirates here. Aye, mixing with these heathens makes me bloody sick.
Le aksaho. Ma, Susan?
Can't handle living among men, can they? Can't handle the Christian life.
I may thank
So
you
they
later,
come here.
if you manage to live through this.
Oh,
He's mine. Clear.
I used the Berserk Dart. You're not supposed to go Berserk on me. It's not how this
Go
works.
away, guy. Saw that apparently they put out a closed beta thing that
They were giving away codes at the International and PAX. I don't know if it's like out.
Well, that's what I was saying. Closed beta. It's like for those people.
Oh no! Oh, it's not gone well.
Hold that.
That was hilarious. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
Lift me up, Doctor, and face me like a soldier.
Christ.
What a mess, eh? Who's this Dutch fella we brought here? What a sourpuss he is.
Slaver named Prince.
Is it out of kindness you do this?
Governor Hamilton.
Forgive.
And that we're to afford him everything.
Shouting old misers around, they what?
I've freed 17 out of 14 prisoners. I'm the best assassin man.
Who's out there?
See that mangy old codger? He's a Dutch slaver called Lorenz Prinz, living now like a king in Jamaica. Bastard's been a target for years. Bloody hell, we nearly had him.
By God, you bravos are a cheery bunch, eh? All frowns and furrowed brows.
Captain Kenway, you have remarkable skills.
Thanks, mate. It comes natural.
But you're churlish and arrogant, prancing around in a
Churlish
uniform
and
that you have not
arrogant.
earned.
Everything is permitted. Isn't that your motto?
I absolve you of your errors in Havana and elsewhere, but you are not welcome here.
Sorry, mate. Wish it were otherwise.
Well, that could have gone better. It could have gone worse.
Cheery bunch of mates you've got.
You deserve scorn, Edward. Prancing about like one of us, bringing shame to our cause.
And what is that? Your cause?
To be blunt, we kill people.
We kill people.
Templars and their associates. Folks who'd like to control
It's a
all the
party.
empires on Earth. Claiming it's in the name of peace and order.
Sounds like to Cass's dying words.
You see? It's about power, really. About lording over people. Robbing us of liberty.
That another message from one of your friends?
Aye. I'll show you.
Is there a new monster? Monster?
Not that I know of. Maybe.
I don't know what this is, but I'm just gonna link this in the Discord because Pat just posted this on Twitter as I glance over at Twitter.
Oh, isn't that just... I thought it was just Xenojiva and he was playing the PC version.
Oh, it might be. I don't know.
Because that just looks like a big dead Xenojiva. And it's all parts are question mark before you kill it the first time.
Right.
I know you ain't exactly impressed by our creed.
I forgot Xenojiva
So
turned
would the
funky
sight of
colors
money
when you
make you
killed
more
it. So I was like,
friendly
isn't
to
it
our
white?
ways?
As ever?
He's just kind of a weird, horrible flesh color.
Then work these
It's just that most
contracts
of the time
around
it's
the West
glowing.
Indies for us, and we'll pay you. As
It's
simple
really
as
gross
that.
looking, actually.
I got an achievement for completing memory sequence 4. Hooray.
Good for you.
See where the next mission is and if it's somewhere I can fast travel.
Also, your talk about Monster Hunter distracted me from telling Kid to go fuck off with their, oh, you brought shame to the assassins thing.
But he did, though.
The assassins bring shame to themselves by being a bunch of fucking losers.
No, they don't. James Kidd is not a loser.
Yeah, the one in the bunch. The exception to the rule.
Ezio's not a loser.
Remember that time you blew up that whole city by accident for no reason?
No.
Stonsels!
You did
Let's
that
ride this
Revelations
wall!
at the end, remember?
Oh.
He blew all that shit up.
Right. Yeah, he did.
So he could make his cool escape sequence, but he blew up all those innocent people in the process.
No, they all got out.
Yeah, I'm sure. They all had parachutes.
Yeah. And they all did the sick parasailing off the back of...
Off the back of the horse.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. I cannot cut that way to get to where I'm going. Whoa. Wait, is my mission... Oh, my mission's in Nassau. I do need to go to Nassau, apparently. Well. Wait, if I need to go to Nassau, why am I here? I can just fast travel to Nassau. Somewhere. There.
So this is the new Libertalia, eh? Stinks the same as every other squat I've robbed this past year.
Oi, why the long face? You fallen in love?
With your blouse.
Ho-hos.
You're welcome to Nassau, gents. Everyone is that does their fair share.
Fair share. What is this, a fucking monastery?
We was led to believe that Nassau was a place where men did as they pleased.
Safe keeping others from doing the same. Aye.
Captain Thatch, as I live and breathe. What is this magnificent muzzle you cultivate, eh?
Why fly a black flag when a black beard
for the foreseeable future?
Nice. But hey, here's
Like,
Blackbeard.
literally-
brings you two gents this far north?
But hey, Blackbeard's here, though.
The word is, Cuban governor himself is fixing to receive a mess of gold from a nearby
I
fort.
hear that guy's a fine, upstanding pirate.
Until then, it's just sitting there, itching to be took.
Governor Torres himself, eh? Sounds promising.
Welcome to Nassau, Captain Vane.
Oh, and one of these people is Jack Rackham.
Now, where can a man find a bit of rough? Do you know what I mean?
How about that? Talking! Words are hard. Also, I like that that was the entire mission, apparently.
Go
Maybe?
meet these people.
Wait.
Like a good introduction mission.
Yeah. That was 100% what that mission was. Oh boy. Can I fast travel to... like here somewhere? I can!
Weird. Apparently GOG is doing some kind of weird rotating flash sale thing. Where one game
Let's go back! Loose
That's
all and trim
dramatic.
stop to the wind!
It's like, oh, there are 6 games on sale, and every hour the oldest game is dropped off and the new one gets added.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like literally there is one game on sale and every hour it changes. It's like, oh dear lord.
It's a set of 6, and every hour the oldest one drops off. So,
Hey, look, it's a San Francisco schooner. How about that?
try the side mission. It's coming out tomorrow.
It is. As is 428.
Is it what?
That That weird FMV thing that I was
Oh,
posting
right.
pictures
Now I
from
remember.
ages ago.
Took me a minute.
I don't know if it's 428 or 428 or 400. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. I will probably buy 428 because, man, that demo was incredible.
We will be dragged down to our deaths, Captain.
Oh, you can't use travel speed in storms again. That's good to know, I suppose. You know, for like, this was a launch Xbox One game. It still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
It was a really good looking game.
Yeah.
Larboard, Captain! Loot
They
float
get
by
another version
here.
of that God Wars game is coming out tomorrow as well. I feel like they
I think we're
released
clear,
most
sir.
of
Enemy is vulnerable there, Captain.
And to upgrade
Waiting
my
orders,
boat.
sir. Yes, sir. All shipping coming. Fire! Stone ready.
No, don't start the mission. Board the boat, you idiot.
Let's go, let's move! Stop getting
I'm not. Oh no. I feel like
Fuck something up.
I feel like I may have like incapacitated that ship in the middle of the mission, so I can't really board it without.
You really need to build them.
It gives you stuff,
Yeah. You don't need
but I do, and it said to upgrade my boat, and I'm trying to figure out where the end of the start mission is. I would like to not start this mission. I would really like to not start this mission.
too bad.
Apparently so. I'm a good pirate. I'll be fine.
What do you do with your share of the gold we take from Governor Torres? Return to Africa, prince among men.
I cannot return to a place I've never been. I was born in Trinidad, a slave from my first breath.
But wouldn't you feel, I don't know,
Fucking what?
more welcome there?
There's a
You
sequel
might
to
feel more welcome in
Ultima
Paris.
series coming later
Fair
this
point.
year.
I don't know what that means.
With this skin and this voice, where can I go in the
Yeah.
world?
For
Feel at
Stamper and all that
Yeah,
nonsense.
but like
This country here is my
weird
best
old
chance.
RPGs.
country
So they
called
went up to
Jackdaw.
9 or whatever, right?
well, yeah, but there was like a weird spin-off thing called
Not
Ultima
always out of
Underworld
love.
Yeah.
that got
keep
two
our
different
country afloat.
games.
I understand you.
The second of which was
Let's take
released
her
in
then.
1993.
For the citizens of
Apparently,
Jackdaw!
those two games are getting a sequel. Release.
Like, actually.
What is this? First-person action.
Cruise down! Cancel wind!
Like, Richard. Like, is Richard Garriott involved?
He's not listed over here on the light as far as I know. He's the designer of the original Underworld.
We need to hit those towers! Reed! Short north there! Fasten yourselves!
Continuing with the wrong
Damage here! Unfurl mates! Let's move!
Oh boy.
Oh, because he's
Fire! Look, Captain, the whole place shut down! Fire! Incoming fire! Fire!
one of those games where, like, there's just a lot of
Get the main
videos,
screen!
and I want to say the story.
Raise the impact! Loose and trim! Fire! Fire! Firing separated with banner cat! Fire! Dying Kenwick! Fire! Fire! That's with them all! Fire! Down penetrate!
I would really like to move, please. Thank you.
Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Keep out of our way! Ready to fire, sir!
Cast Victorian era people, including Marie Curie, Buffalo Bill, Rasputin, Sigmund Freud, Antoine Carnegie, C.L. Cannon.
What is that name?
Charles Lewis Blood, American con artist and self-styled physician.
Great. That's a great name.
He produced a patent medicine treatment known as oxygenized air, which he promoted as a cure for catarrh, scrofula, consumption, and diseases of the respiratory
Give the
tract.
order, sir!
I admire the hustle.
Another hitting way to David, Captain!
Born in Massachusetts, the son of Dr. Lewis Blood. His father was actually Lewis Blood, a successful farmer, timber contractor, private citizen, blah blah blah. His medical credentials were likewise in question. C.L. Blood, M.D. He authored a book on medicine, widely suspected to be a con artist,
What? This man who's selling oxygenated blood as a con, or oxygenated air as a con artist? I don't believe you. Why did you two attack me so I can kind of
By the way, apparently his
Oh, that's even better. Oh, that is amazing.
Around this time, he developed years gardeners since he taught using plastic masks to nitrous oxide. Will learn the manner of its manufacture and thereafter claimed the invention as his own, rebranding it as oxygenized air and touting it as a cure for diseases with their lungs. His business flourished.
So yeah, I can send this to my fleet, but I really need to repair my boat, so I'm gonna repair my boat.
What we're taking! We can't move the ship, Captain!
God damn it.
Oh,
Sorry. So there's just a side thing here. Apparently he had a rival in Boston. His quote, while in Boston, Blood gained a rival in the person of a certain Dr. Jerome Harris, who also applied nitrous oxide, but under the name of, quote, super oxygenized air.
I admire the hustle.
Unlike Blood, Harris was a trained physician, albeit one who traded on Blood's popularity by operating his practice from Blood's old quarters on. He opened his business and copied the other guy in his old office.
That's amazing.
He bought the building he ran it out of and then opened the rival business in it.
Oh, that's really good. That's the hustle right there.
After he moved to his new offices because he got rich and famous for his dumb bullshit, the guy bought the old office and reopened it. That's so good.
Is this story getting even better?
It's ongoing because
Well, hello, Your
I'm pretty sure
Excellency.
what happened. Oh, let
I'd
me
got
read this
word you
series
might
of
be here.
events.
I know your face,
Harris,
was
the
more of the
rival
last time
here
we
with the
spoke.
super
Ah, yes, I
oxygenized
recall.
air, was
Mr.
visited
Duncan
by
Walpole.
Mr. Carville,
I missed that one.
who had a bronchial complaint
So,
and specifically
What's a
requested Harris's
Templar
super
Grand Master
oxygenized
doing
air
so far
treatment.
from his
The
Castillo?
air was administered, and in a moment,
I'd rather
Carville began
stay.
frothing at the
And
mouth
I'd rather
and
not
rolling on
cut
the
your
floor,
lips off and
apparently in
feed
a
him to
fit, his contortions lasting about an hour. Finally, Harris sent the patient home,
years ago,
whereupon the latter
we
called
offered
for
a
the
reward
services
for
of
the
his
sage's
own
recapture.
physician, who
Today,
turned
someone
out
claims
to
to
be
have found
blood.
His gold is
The
his
next
ransom.
day, the newspapers described Harris's supposed poisoning of Carville by the administering of super oxygenized air, and the subsequent relief afforded the patient by
Slaver by
blood.
the name of Lawrence Prince. He lives in
Wow. Wow.
Blood saw to it that the public
We
kept
like this
apprised of the
story,
supposedly
Torres.
continual improvement of the
And we
patient
wanna help
under
you
his
finish it.
care, and
But we're going to
reassured
do
of
it
the
our
efficacy
way.
and harmlessness of his own
Using you.
oxygenized air.
And your gold.
That was quite a
That
journey.
that's how he ran his rival out.
That was amazing.
Hold on. I like the way this is put forward in the Wikipedia article under the tax evasion section.
Yep, okay.
Sometime after his involvement with Dr. Harris, Blood got into trouble with the federal government for failure to properly stamp his patent medicines. Soon thereafter, he disappeared from Boston, his last appearance being made in the custody of 2 deputy U.S. Marshals. He reappeared sometime later in Philadelphia, having somehow extricated himself from the situation. That's the end of that section. That's the end of the story.
He did it somehow. I don't
He
know.
was in custody, and then later he wasn't. We guess he figured something out.
Alright, also this Kenway's Fleet thing has like Pokemon.
So I just got to the section about the murder that he was apparently not quite implicated in. Which apparently involved, apparently was a scheme of like, alright, we're gonna basically convince this guy to let you in on your father's will. It's like helping this guy get his brother to let him in on the will. But something went very, very wrong apparently. It was planned that Blood and Jack would force him to sign over the property. For whatever reason, the Enterprise did not go according to plan. Hiram was shot 4 times, undressed, decapitated, and partly dismembered.
That escalated
The
quickly.
headless body was buried in a shallow grave across the state line in New Hampshire. Like, no shit that didn't go according to plan. It's like, alright, we just need him to sign these papers. Oh shit, cut him into pieces.
Captain has the helm.
Loose to catch the wind!
Do. Oh, we're going to Kingston. How about that?
Apparently in what started this whole adventure, that dumb ultimate game where you're on Mars,
Yes.
apparently when he shows up in that game, he is like the party animal. Using his
Perfect.
oxygenized air, he restores all of your HP.
Amazing.
Your radiation sickness.
Wow. I don't. There are no words to make me mad.
Aha! I knew it! War Inspector is one of the main characters in that goddamn Martian movie. You get sent to the Victorian era by a magic book that War Inspector will write later in his life. It's literally you, the main character, the Avatar character, making multiple worlds, and War Inspector on and then someone gives you a magic book by War Inspector and you end up stuck in a space camp.
Because that's how that works.
With Nikola Tesla and CL Blood and Carnegie and
Mains out, let's go!
That's why it's gotten so fast.
Perfect.
The levers in!
Video games are dumb.
They are, but they're amazing. I want to point out that one of the life forms on Mars are space. I want to point this out.
Okay.
And throughout the game, one of the most dangerous enemies is a plant. Just let it out.
Oh, make me mad. Video games are Gardamas.
I remember that game because I read a Let's Play of that game ages ago, along with all the rest of the weird Ultima games. That game is bizarre, to say the least. As like I just told you about the main characters of that game. That game is fucking weird.
The Let's Play mentioned the oxygenated air.
I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure how much detail it went into, because also it was like literally years
We
ago.
have looted some goods useful for upgrading the ship, sir.
That was on the like original Let's Play archive.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
I do. That was how I was exposed to Nier for the first time, weirdly enough. And also Drakengard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drakengard was a trip, let's say.
Yeah, go figure. The funny thing is, I played through Drakengard and knew it was weird, but I hadn't actually gotten other endings, so I didn't know how crazy it got.
You didn't know about the giant space babies?
Like, I knew about them because they show up, but, like, I didn't realize that, like, at least I'm 99% sure they show up. Fuck, I played that game like last year. I remember at least knowledge of the giants, like, fate things. I think I just, like, looked up some of the other stuff and could actually look into it.
Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain.
Oh, side note, see that Spider-Man game got DLC called The Heist?
I did, about Black Cat.
Yep. Sadly, there's not DLC you can play as Black Cat.
I want... There was a show that was on something... Like, I want to say it might have been like a weird Geek and Sundry thing. That it was written by the people behind Leverage, and it was down on their luck superheroes committing heists. I don't remember what it was called.
the whole place shot down! Fire! It's all exposed! Take the shots up! Fire! There's a good shot to cripple her! Fire! Fire! No! No! Fire! Raise your impact and a hit fasten yourselves!
But it had the lady from one of the people from the Leopard was in it.
Fire! Vulnerable there, Captain!
Sort of people.
Hit it, go! Fire! Fire! Look out, the whole place shot down! Fire! All exposed! Fire! Fire! There's a good shot to cripple her! Fire! Look out, the whole place shot down!
We were trying to figure out what it was.
Exposed! Take the shots up! Fire! Firing! Fire! Working on it! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire!
Look up the lady who played the Piper. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. That did not go very well.
Swimmers off the wind!
There's a web series called Caper.
Yes.
I'm assuming because there's no actual page for that, but I see it on this thing, and that sounds like a good fun thing, or a thing about ex-superheroes committing crimes. Because, you know, capes.
Yeah. I may have to do some pirating before we continue on with the story, because I need to upgrade my boat.
Some whales when they
0? That's too much. That is not too much. That is probably where I'm terrible at the whaling in this game. I was years ago. None of these have metal, which is unfortunate, because it's kind of what I need. Well,
sorry, I'm looking at that old Let's Play archive thing for that Martian Dreams game, and I just remembered that Richard Garriott has a stand-in that's a cowboy named Dallas Garrett, who's just like Cowboy Richard Garriott.
Starboard! Shipwreck
Okay.
survivor!
So yeah, all of the images from the Avatar games are in, just like an alternate version of them.
Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire!
All of the other
Captain, the whole place shot!
like standard Avatar games.
Fire! Here it comes! Fire!
We've a dealer there, lad! Below!
Right. Theo Roosevelt is on
Captain Jones exposed! Fire!
What?
There, Captain!
Give me some speed!
Four top loose!
We must tread lightly.
These waters are well
Wyatt
guarded,
Earp and
sir.
Mark Twain, George Washington Carver. Oh, Lennon's there. I forgot about Lennon.
Grappling hooks away!
John Lennon?
No, Vladimir Lenin.
Oh, I like my joke better.
I mean, it would probably be more fun. Vladimir Lenin.
Vladimir Lenin is not down to party.
He's known for a party, but not right.
Not the kind of party you want to be invited to.
Oh right, I forgot. Fucking Rasputin's secretly a Martian in that game. Spoilers
Oh,
for that game.
of course he is.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be?
Actually, he's the main villain.
Add it to the page of video games with Rasputin as the main villain. Also on that list, that one Raito game.
Alright, also Wyatt Earp is in the game.
You mentioned that.
Yeah, but like, he's in the game twice because it's Wyatt Earp normally, and then there's a version of Wyatt Earp that is possessed by a Martian. And the only difference is that his hair and mustache are crazy.
I hate to bring this up.
We're coming together!
You said the Martians were all plant people? How do plants possess people?
So the plant people, the soil on Mars went bad. They couldn't grow more plant people. So it's like, well, that fucks up our whole way of reproduction. We can't grow more Martians. So it's like, alright, what if we all just upload our brains into the internet to survive? And they're like, yeah, do that. And then they start uploading their brains into people.
As you do.
And also robot bodies.
I'm glad this boat that was on fire was able to, like, stick around for me to go board that other boat, and was still on fire.
Yeah, if I remember right, the setup of the game is, it's not that you were on the space cannon got fired and stranded all of the other famous people in space, like, fucking Wyatt Earp and all those other assholes, Vladimir Lenin, etc. All of those guys got stranded in space by the original launch of the space cannon. You go up on the second expedition led by Nikola Tesla to rescue the people who got sent to Mars by accident in the first place.
Join us.
And
What's
that's
that?
where Teddy Roosevelt and Warren Spector and the rest come in. Now our man.
Sure.
We now have the materials required to make the ship stronger, sir.
See if
Also,
I...
apparently all Martian technology is powered by coal.
They finally figured it out. They got the clean coal. It's on Mars.
Well, apparently not, because Mars is dead.
Oh, wow.
Although there are still planthers, so...
Shut up about the planthers.
Why would I shut up about that? It's amazing.
I need more metal. Make me mad. I need more metal.
I'm honestly trying to think of where you would get metal.
From
this
you
time
you
period.
get it from sinking other ships.
That
Is the
makes
answer.
I mean, you are a pirate. The answer to how do I get anything should probably start with steal it.
Yeah. Let's get the mortar, because why not? I'm glad that I was able to upgrade my boat while we're at sea. Just had the, you know, mobile boat upgrader sail out. But hey, now I've got a mortar. Which will probably help in my quest to take out that fort. Are you still reading about dumb Ultima things?
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember the plot of that Martian Dreams game, so I'm kind of looking over that Let's Play thing. And if I remember correctly, the way that game ends is, alright, we found out what happened to the expedition, we saved the Martians, etc. Now let's build another giant gun on Mars to fire ourselves back to Earth. I love that all the space travel is accomplished with cannons.
I mean, what else would you travel via?
Get our dogs ready to bark! We're approaching a fort! Fire! Get up there, sir! Brace yourself! Awaiting orders! Fire!
The whole place up there!
Fasten yourself!
Martian jumping.
They got Ahoy coming up! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Ready to fire, sir!
I'm laughing to push away.
Right! We're gonna hit him!
Race for impact!
Wait, hang on. Let me board this boat in the rain.
Okay, but while you try to do that, let's say that again. Planter.
No, I heard you.
Okay, I just want to make sure. It's important, PFP.
The plantelope. Can't run from the plantelope.
Plantelope is
Oh, Nellie Bly is in that game.
Yeah, she's a journalist. She's hanging out with you while you investigate what went wrong with the first Martian expedition.
Makes sense.
That game seems kind of great if it were not essentially an old-school Ultima game. Like if that was a modern Ultima game,
It's already going better than last time. I say that now. Can't wait to see the comparison and fail again. Oh god! Please stop hitting me.
Cannon ready! Right!
got 2/3 of the way through that. And then I exploded.
Oh no. So I was looking at that Martian Dreams game and found out that it's part of a very short-lived series of spin-off Ultima games called Ultima... Yeah, Ultima.
Okay.
Which, the second of which is Martian Dreams.
The first of which
is The Savage Empire, which I'm just gonna post the cover. And then you tell me exactly how you think this game, reading about the description therein, would inspire me to say, oh no.
You'll have to give me a moment, as I'm already back in the midst of
Trust me, it can wait.
trying to nurture here.
Fire! That's a good shock of crippler! Fire! Ready to fire! 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 Raise for impact! That's a good shock of crippler! Fire! Reloading! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire! It's all exposed! Take the shot! Look, Captain, the whole place shot there!
I feel like there's probably a better way to do this. Like someone's probably sat down and been like, oh no, this going around constantly moving thing is not good. You need to focus one at a time or whatever. But, you know, it does seem to sometimes. Yeah.
It revolves around, hey, you found this weird mystical landscape of natives from all over the world and like African tribes. Master their jungle magic.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, make me mad.
Oh no, indeed.
Tyrannosaurus.
God damn it.
Oh dear. Oh dear, make me mad.
The only way that cover could have made me, like, more worried is if that man was wearing an old school British pith helmet.
Yeah. And like that lady was like draped on his leg or something.
I mean, she's holding a spear.
Well, yeah, but...
Also, hey, War Inspector's in that game, too.
Oh my god. What does War Inspector do in that game?
That's all exposed! Take the shot!
Jungle madness.
Ready to spit, sir!
Save him from said madness. Apparently he's gone crazy and is a shaman in one of the tribes, and you rescue him and restore him to his old persona.
Fire!
See, these are the things I should have... These are the things I should have known that time that he gave a keynote at a conference I went to, and then there was a Q&A section, so I should have asked him about the jungle madness. Yeah. Ask him how much he enjoyed the oxygenated air. You know,
people seem to enjoy it.
There's a reason it's called laughing gas, I presume.
Are you mad? Fire! It's all exposed! Take the shot! Fire! The whole place knocked down!
You might have, but I don't remember. sense.
She's vulnerable there, Captain. All exposed. Take the shot. She's vulnerable there, Captain. There's a good shot to cripple her.
All in the stunter. They've called them in with a will.
Oh, dear Lord. Ah. That could have gone better.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind.
Who's down? Man, you're shooting.
Fire!
Look, Captain,
Brace
well placed
yourself!
up there.
Race!
All ship incoming, Captain. Schooner by the rigging.
Ready to fire, sir! Fire!
She's vulnerable there, Captain. Taking a hit,
Flatten
Captain.
yourselves! Fire! There, sir! And away from out!
I'm gonna try something crazy and go around the other.
Take a shot! Right there, sir! Almost ready! Take a shot! Right there, sir! Fire! Fire! There, sir! And away from out! Fire! Fire! Look, Captain! Put a shot right through there! Fire! Incoming! Brace yourselves! Coming! Here it goes!
Enemy fire!
Fire! Almost weakest right there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Look, Captain! Put a shot right there! Incoming fire! Fire! Fire!
90%
Awaiting order! Fire! Take a shot right there, sir! Fire! Reloading! Fire! Get there, sir! And away from me! Fire!
Amazing.
Incoming fire!
I was just gonna look at that and go, oh, it's like $1.99. That's too much. Hell yes.
Well, it doesn't hurt to just add it to.
Yeah, I can always.
Fire! Weakest right now!
Yeah.
Fire! Incoming fire!
Free games is free games, you know?
Fire! Take a shot right there, sir! Fire! Fire! Hit him there, sir!
Can't beat the price of $3.99.
Fire! Weakest right there, Captain!
What a hip thing kids say these days. Am I dating myself super hard?
Incoming batter yourself!
I'm no longer hip.
Fire! Working on it hard! Fire!
TOG just giving the Ultima away. TFP, you can have Nelly Bly dual-wielding revolvers.
That's really good.
But also, this game is terrible and old.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Also, Nikola Tesla's it.
Aloft, lads! Check those royals! Tumble up! Do you hear the news?
Side note, Warren Spector in these games is going under a pseudonym, and he is called Johann Spector.
Great.
But it's totally just Warren Spector.
We're gonna try something a little stupid. Whoa, camera, please. What are you doing,
Incoming
camera?
fire! Race! Race!
Ill-advised.
Brace yourself!
Actually, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna book it.
Brace yourselves for colliding! Fire! Fire! Ready to spit!
Carpenter with
Fire! Gallants and royals! Thomas Ramses!
Hey, what's up? I'm on your boat. Oh, yeah. Would you care to enlighten? Give what the people are saying about Ultima.
Oh, these are reviews on GOG. They're a little bit more long-winded. There's not as many pithy one-liners.
Hit the high points.
There's higher standards on GOG. I will point out that one of these 5-star reviews just says free ?
You know?
Apparently this is an outdated version.
Oh no.
The version above is Savage Empire's 1.6.
Oh.
Ready to fire, Cap!
That's why that's how they get you with the free Ultima.
Batten yourselves!
One of the unheralded classics. Entirely in German. That was also entirely in German. That was incredibly negative.
German people love them some Ultima, I guess.
Pick, but I want the original box art.
No, just what is the updated box art?
Honestly, it doesn't look that different.
Okay.
It's kind of the same thing, just like the design changes. The lady looks a little different. Like it's someone just redid the same thing.
Well, British people.
I do like the old one. Because it's got a bit more detail. But, like, it's fairly simple. Oh, what happened?
I died.
Oh, pirate better. Pirate harder.
That dinosaur does look a little weird.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like the old one more. But it is very simple. Also, I don't even know what the box art from Mark and Dreams looks like.
We're gonna go back to my original plan of we're just gonna book it to the mission. So I think this next mission is the one that I want to get to. I think.
More enemy sail far!
Batten yourselves! Aim for the towers, Cap! Raise!
All I know is I think there may be a couple days in between this and the next Black Flag stream, so I may need to get super
Batten
huge.
yourselves! Raise for impact!
Too exposed! Take the shot! Take some damage here!
We're ready, sir! Fire!
Damn! Fire! He's vulnerable there, Cap!
Fire! Big pirate.
Fire! We can board and take her!
Sorry, I'm dreaming of an alternate version of this game where Minoru Suzuki is a pirate slave.
I mean, he is in One
Run into
Piece.
him. You have to run. That's what I'm saying. You have to run into and fight Minoru Suzuki and his pirate crew. Zack Sabre Jr. would make a good pirate.
Yeah. That one guy with the weird bird mask would make a really good pirate. Tai Chi or whatever.
Dark skies and rough
The guy who
seas
sings his own entrance music.
So you're just imagining NJPW stables as pirate crews now. That's where this is going. Come on, tell me that Okada and Geto would not be a great pirate captain in the first place. You can't tell me that, because it's true.
Yeah, but his first name would be, you know, Knife Burger, probably.
Well, I mean, now I guess we have to, because Geto's not his manager. But I mean, like, full-on original Rainmaker Okada.
The man who makes it rain doubloons from the sea, from the sky.
Just, like, just take Okada's normal outfit that he always wears, but just put a pirate hat on.
And then he becomes Dude Kairi Sane.
Yeah, and Geto already wears the bandana on his head. It all works. Literally all it takes is slapping a pirate hat on and photoshopping it onto his head.
There's blue floating hair!
I got a thing. I got a medal. Actually, I'm gonna look up real quick as I pull into Kingston here.
Right. Darksiders 3 is this. As I look at this list of games that are coming out this year.
Do. Okay, I think the thing that I was thinking of doesn't happen for quite some time.
Oh, what were you thinking? You're waiting for some kind of cool story moment?
Yeah,
And it turned out that's a ways away.
I think so. Which is unfortunate. I don't think it was that late. But I know the... Oh, no. Okay, it's 2 missions away. Right. Because I remember the name had it was a really good double name. We're gonna do 2 more missions, which I feel like may...
We're aiming for in the stream. Going for a 3-hour stream on this one.
It's not gonna be that long.
You say that now.
Check from all sides now!
But mostly because there's a really good update to the base thing.
Thanks. Kenway, isn't it? I'm with you.
Also, I like that this next mission, as I look through to check and make sure that the mission before the one I want to get to isn't, you know, crazy long. The little preview picture for the mission is just James looking very unhappy at Edward.
Get that stuff rolling, and we'll be right back.
Alright. I'm gonna take this opportunity to get some viewpoints in the vicinity.
You! Come! You're going nowhere!
Quicker! Idiots join the middle!
That old
maybe.
Do you require my services?
See if we can get some cool looking. Make my boat look cool. The answer appears to be no.
I'll be here, should you have needed me.
For treasures beyond imagining.
Hey, buddy.
Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the Sage, you bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenner, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the Sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid? Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
Edward, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the Sage.
You hold on.
Aye. Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay my blade for a time, but not long.
Sick 2v2 tailing. Two v3 tailing.
How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
Ah, I see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None called me governor, for instance, for I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was not aware.
Come on, Edward.
So many churches in Kingston. Have the English at last taken to converting their slaves to the Christian faith?
This is a nice conversation.
Convert them? God knows, Torres. There's none here so foolish as that.
Foolish? How do you mean?
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave's soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my
This
invitation.
is conversation that is happening.
We're nearly there.
That I completely forgot about.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now?
I feel like the objective
when you have
didn't
denied me
change,
that
even though
right
it said new
for 30
objective.
years?
I find your bearing appalling, Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I believe in a natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely men with talent and intelligence should lead. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victim of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, old as we are, will not live to see that. That's no wise folly.
You then, stop!
Oh, I've got a lovely clear shot. Pull the trigger. Send my sight. Sign it. Ah, honey.
For virtue, nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, all right. I have no wish to waste my day chattering about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends.
Oh boy.
Other stories about you, too, sir. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough ifs.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources.
Oh no. I was doing so well, despite feeling like I was completely out of control 100% of the time.
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a
That could have gone better.
Other stories about you, too, sir. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. Long line of politicians.
Yep.
That's amazing. I was about to ask how your gunpowder is.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel
Uh-huh.
I have too much money and not
Welcome.
This is all going super great. You have joined the best Assassin's Creed stream.
Yep.
Someone who's
Speaking of
incredibly
stories,
good at
Prince,
stealth.
I've heard it
Oh,
said
yes.
you were with Henry Morgan the day he
Super
sacked
good at
Panama.
eavesdropping. As you can tell by the
1671,
fact
was
that
it?
You're doing this again. But hey, now I catch
Oh.
what I missed.
Yeah.
Who you eavesdropping on?
That slaver guy and a former governor of Florida, I believe.
Oh, it's all true, yes.
Notoriously
But let us not
untrustworthy.
overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield.
State where
That
people
skirmish
make
was a deadly
drive-ins
one,
for their
and a
drugs.
tremendous waste of coin and resources.
And throw alligators through drive-in windows.
It wasn't until
then
many
drug and
years
sexually
after
assault
that I
alligators.
sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet
Florida's a
more
weird place.
profitable
Sure
venture.
is.
Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, I can tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable
Speaking
than
of which-
honor won. If a touch less permanent.
Oh no.
No, we're good. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Nope.
Florida man arrested accused of giving girlfriend wet willy.
The heinous crime.
Florida man tracks down author of negative restaurant review, does drive-by shooting of their house.
Oh my. That escalated quite quickly. Also, hey, time to eavesdrop on this
Other
conversation.
stories about you too, sir. You were a
Oh yeah,
governor
also
in
you missed
Florida
before I had
for
to
a time.
eavesdrop on them, and I was just eavesdropping on them for fun. Them
See,
talking,
see.
or one of them was
I'm one
asking
of a
the other
number
one
of
if
civil
the
servants
English
in my
had been
family.
converting their slaves
Long
to
line of
Christianity.
politicians.
And one of them was like, that's like inviting your calves to the dinner
I have
table
always
because
toyed with
it's
the
a
idea of
sin to
entering
own another
politics
Christian.
myself.
You'd be
Only I feel
transforming
I
them
have
from
too much
beast to
money
man.
and not enough years.
Because, just to let you know, these people are very bad people.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said
In
you were
case it
with
wasn't,
Henry
you know,
Morgan the day
abundantly
he sacked
clear.
Panama.
Yeah.
By the fact
1671,
that one
was
of
it?
them's a slaver. And the other.
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield.
Elderly Florida
That
man
skirmish
hired
was a
hitman
deadly
to
one,
retire
and a
from
tremendous
warfare.
waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed the sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources.
It shouldn't
That's
surprise me
where
this is a
money
real
is made.
headline.
And sir, let me tell you,
It's a good sign.
on
Florida
our port
restaurant
is
ends
more
3-year
enjoyable
rookie
than
night
on our
after
one,
8-year-old bitten by
if we
monkey.
touch less sperm.
I don't know what they're expecting. Oh, yeah, also James Kidd is here. And hanging
Oh,
out.
good.
Because he's like, that was really Freudian. Because he's like, yo, I'm gonna kill this slaver. And Edward's like, please don't for like
say
2
you came
seconds.
alone, Taurus?
And James Kidd's like, nah, but I'm gonna kill him though.
Not alone, but certainly
Why not
without
close
equals.
it?
I took passage
now I'm gonna
aboard
kill
a
him, though.
British merchant's brig.
Ah.
Now's the time.
Not until
See,
we
he's
see
like,
the
I'm gonna
safe.
kill him. And Edward's like, stop it.
It's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
What exactly is Edward trying to
This
find out
is a
here?
portion of the
Because
ransom.
where
The rest is close
they're
up.
trying to find the sage again.
It pains
Oh wait, it's
me
that
to
guy.
traffic
Not
someone of
the
my
slaver
own
was the
race
former
for
Florida
profit,
man.
Mr.
Also, look at that
Torres.
guy. But the other
Tell
guy
me again.
was
What has this Roberts fellow done
that
to
Torres
upset you?
Templar man.
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
Oops.
What?
Next time, see to it that we are not followed.
That old guy
Deal
is
with
one
this!
bad can away from being the main villain of Kingdom Hearts.
This has not gone well.
You cocked up my kill, Kenway.
For a better cause.
Oh, hello.
Those men have very ill-fitted uniforms.
Just a little bit.
They look bad.
That's fine.
Grenade coming!
Ow.
It's like a tiny man head glued onto a giant stocky body.
Oh god. Stop. What are you doing?
You lost your chance, man. I'm going after
Whoop.
Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
I gotta chase James Kidd.
Come on, man! We can work this together!
Oh, James Kidd, why do you got this smoke bomb? It's a real dick move.
Stay your blade, kid!
Wait! Jim, stop!
Oh, it's up.
Damn you, old scratch! Keep your nut off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You have your kills.
Chill
When
the
I
fuck
locate
out,
the sage,
dog.
You're helping me take Prince. Got that?
Says Edward. Alright, one more mission, and then checking of the database. And also getting this viewpoint, because that's important. Because we're like right here. You sound so thrilled.
Sorry, I was reading something.
Is it about Ultima?
No. I've fallen off the Ultima wagon.
Let me just climb this broken window. That seems safe.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh, wait.
Well, actually, now you mentioned I need to actually check out GOG to get said free games. And done.
Now you have
Good
your.
job.
Now you have the Ultima.
Alright, and I can see what new dumb thing they added to their big dumb flash.
Make Me Mad streams the entire Ultima series coming soon.
Oh. Oh wait, no, I'm still like 3 minutes out from adding a new song. 3.5 minutes left if anybody out there wants to get Star Trek 25th Anniversary Adventure Game for $4.99.
My parents got that at their thrift store recently. And ironically, if you go to my parents' thrift store in, middle of nowhere, Tennessee, you can get that game for also $4.99.
Oh, nice.
But it's not a flash sale, you just have to, go there. Also, this mission has a really good name. I just want that to be known. You'll see it momentarily. Also, I like that there's an Animus intrigue for Windmill. Or Animus database entry. Can't wait to see those idiots arguing about, the historical accuracy of windmills. What up? Just synchronizing with James Kidd glowering in the background. Just gonna let that mission name sit on screen for a second and start this mission.
Mind you're still climbing a tower.
Wouldn't you prefer meeting in a pub?
I came to Kingston chasing a target. Getting
James Kidd,
pissed
why are you
ain't a
hanging out on
priority.
tall buildings?
We could work together
hanging out
on this,
on tall buildings is cool.
It's Lawrence Prince you're after.
Yeah, you're not.
I want his prisoner.
Why are you moping?
We're after the
Stop
sage
moping.
as well, Edward. Careful who you cross.
May the best man win.
There's guards patrolling that property from end to end. Looks to me
Yeah, I
like
saw
they
that.
use bells to signal trouble.
I wonder what happens in this mission.
See there?
Who knows?
What could
We'll
possibly be
disable
happening?
those before pushing too far.
know.
With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth alone, so... I'll do what I can to distract and draw their attention. giving you a chance to cut them down. Ready?
Your name's not James, is it?
Not most days. Come on.
And this was the point years ago that I was like, oh, god damn it.
If you see Prince before I do, kill him, and there'll be a bit of coin in it for you. All right.
I like that reaction.
Yep.
How is it you're...
It's like, that's not...
Hey, wasn't that Spanish fella meant to come up here for a visit? Torres or something?
You didn't hear what happened? He was attacked by a couple of brigands on his way here. Buccaneers or the like. A nasty business.
Jesus. Is he alright?
Slipped away from what I heard. Prince ain't too happy neither.
Oh boy. This has not gone well.
Well, at least this doesn't seem to be ending now that we're detected.
This is true.
Which just means you've got to kill a bunch of people.
Oh yeah.
Which, to be fair, I trust your skills with that a lot more than I trust your skills with that.
What? I'm the epitome of silence?
You literally just got detected. 15 seconds into this mission.
What? I don't... I think you're making this up.
We're watching the results of it happening right now. Live on the internet.
That doesn't sound right. Oh. It's okay, that didn't happen. It's not how this story went.
If you see Prince before I do,
James.
kill him. There'll be a bit of coin in it for you. All right.
This time we're gonna distract everyone in that direction, away from the bell I'm trying to sabotage, instead of at the bell I'm trying to sabotage. Seems like that may be a wiser course of action. I don't know.
Yeah, you generally want to draw attention away from yourself.
What?
From your objective.
It's crazy talk.
Also, I know you're busy, but I'm just going to post this in the Discord for whatever you decide to do.
Please tell me that happened today. Like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it did.
Good. Amazing. I'm glad. I'm glad this happened. Remember All In?
Well, yeah. PFP, if you're glad that happened, you'll be really psyched about this.
Oh no. I'm gonna...
They gave it another shot.
Oh god. Oh no.
Stand where you are.
Oh, this has not gone well
That
again.
should not be as funny as it is.
It really shouldn't.
Sabotage that bell and oh hey, there we go. Hey guys.
What? This went perfectly? This is all according to Keikaku.
As our anime expert, you know what that means.
It's true. I do. There we go. Got one. I've sabotaged one bell.
Nice.
Out of 3. And hey, I got all my options.
Wasn't kids supposed to be distracting people?
Yeah.
What happened with that?
She's distracting other people. I mean, he's distracting other people. Whatever. I think I can stop doing that.
I'm pretty sure you can get it. Side note, I will say I do appreciate the line that Sam, how was it really? Edward says good things.
Yeah. This has not gone well for me. I like that this random guard was apparently had a berserk dart on his person. Ow. Running away from people with guns. Hooray! Hooray. I thought I could do one without, you know...
Without fucking it up?
Yeah, but no.
You thought wrong.
I thought wrong. But hey, I need to go meet up with James Kidd.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Stand your ground!
Please, I've been shot. I need aid.
Christ, Thompson, look at her. She's hurt.
Dreadfully, sir. I'm poorly.
She's poorly
right.
and faint.
Faint.
Take an arm, lass.
Bless you, lads.
See? Distractions.
Ahoy! Marlowe! Mr. Prince says to keep your eyes peeled tonight. Says there's some men about bent on making trouble.
I'll spread the word. I'll have your scalp.
I like that you have guns to just make people Hulk out and go into a rampage.
Oh yeah. It's a Assassin's Creed staple. We've been in since 2, I just didn't really use them all that much. Which, I mean, I probably should, because they're really useful.
Realistically, what is the most
PCP.
What do you drug someone with that makes them just fly into a berserker rage?
Like a combination of PCP and LSD and other hallucinogens, I think is what it's like what the actual answer is. Is like it's less that they fly into a rage and more they are tripping balls.
And that dude on the roof was ready for you.
Yeah, it was.
I ain't seen nothing, sir. You got no quarrel with me. You keep those goddamn guys on a cane, all right? Look up once more, and it'll be the last
Wait,
damn
there he
thing
is.
you ever see.
See him?
No problem here, sir. I'm working as best I can.
Put your back into it, mongrel.
There we go. Located. Time to kill that guy. Yay! I killed him.
Why hang over me like a leering crow to see an old man suffer?
You've caused no small portion of suffering yourself, Mr. Prince. Retribution, I suppose.
You absurd cutthroats and your precious philosophy. You live in the world, but you cannot make it move.
You mistake my motive, old man. I'm only after a bit of coin.
As was I, lad. As was I.
Heads up, Kenway! I found your man!
I
Oh,
remember
dang.
you. The Templar from Havana.
That's
I'm
not
no
gone
Templar,
well.
mate. That was just a ruse. We've come here to save your ass from this slaver.
Save me? I work for Mr. Prince.
Well, then he's a poor man to call master. He meant to sell you out to the Templars.
Oh, you can't trust anyone, it seems.
Man, Sage has got a sick shot.
Roberts!
Move, Kenway! One! See
I'll
you
go.
on the other side.
Pardon me. He stopped you. Oh no!
Speaking of new people,
Oh.
Quasi?
You'll not get through
And
here.
yes, for the record, I
won't let you pass.
streams now. So the
I,
last time you did anything pre-recorded.
there was once during Ninja Gaiden that I pre-recorded a thing because I was practicing to do like the boss rush at the end of Ninja Gaiden Black, and then I accidentally did the boss rush at the end of Ninja Gaiden Black.
Oh right, I remember that. The weird form of the sloth monster with the ice thing.
Yeah.
That guy had you held up for a while.
But yeah, most of the time I just do live stuff.
And most of the time it's
Raise the alarm!
Yeah.
playing a game.
It's not really structured or
It's not really
scheduled.
a consumption.
It's really not. In fact,
Honestly, you probably ended up here by mistake.
the fact that people like watch this is amazing to me constantly. Yeah.
But I guess a lot of people just want to see Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
It's a fairly popular
Turns out.
Why? Because I've watched that show a lot of times now, and I still have to figure it out.
7, I believe, I I believe so.
Well, Assassin's Creed 4, the 7th game in the Assassin's Creed series.
Yeah.
He's trying to shake us! Keep on fighting!
You're being chased by a lot of people.
I am. That's okay.
Do something about that.
One might say that something has occurred about that.
Did you just smoke bomb them and then murder ball your way through the crowd?
Maybe.
It's still funny to me that works.
Whatever, get smoke thrown in your face. It sucks.
Need to get out of this!
I just mean the part where you can follow that up by just murdering your way through the whole crowd with the auto kill thing.
I mean, I did have to throw like 2 more smoke bombs, but
Also, yes, we have run into that plot twist. Captain Kidd is in fact a lady.
what?
Lost your man again, did you?
Well,
Aye.
Captain Kidd is female.
Roberts is a devil
She's no
with
lady.
a queer aversion to kindness.
She's the best kind of lady.
I suppose that's 2 men I've lost today.
I
So,
will say I feel that using
What's your
blood
real
as
name, lass?
lipstick to complete your lady disguise
Mary
is maybe
Reed
a
to
bit
my mum.
much.
What?
And them I call friends.
It just seems overly dramatic.
But
is all
not
I'm
a
saying.
word of it to anyone.
She's gonna unman me if I tell
I'll
anyone
unman
that she's a
you
lady.
as well.
That makes sense.
And Edward is like, I can't tell if I'm frightened or aroused.
Why not both?
Way. Hence the name of the mission, being 18 billion times the fitting of unmanned. Anyway, I realize people are like just now showing up, but we've been going for like almost 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
I said 3 hours streaming. Here we are, almost there.
So that's gonna do it. As a sense of trying to get some kind of schedule, I might stream 428 tomorrow if I can find a copy. I really hope that my store will get a copy, considering that I apparently got the only copy of Fire Pro Wrestling World in my city. Which seems wrong, but you know, whatever. So I might stream a little bit of that as like a fun new release show type deal. Because I need to upgrade my boat something fierce, and grinding the materials and stuff for that does not make for good internet television. So,
as though this does, but you know, worse internet television.
This is what I'm willing to show on the internet. Think of what I'm not willing to show on the internet.
You don't want to see the cut content.
You don't want to see the deleted scenes. There's a reason they're deleted. Anyway. It's gonna do it.
That'll do it for the Black Flag 4th of night.
Yep. So join us at some point for more of this. Maybe some 428.
Oh, right, that's coming out tomorrow, right?
Yep.
That'll be interesting to see. Weird ass, crazy FMV games.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.